What the actual fuck am I reading, bro? I'm almost about to cry. Now, yes, could that be because of what happened at the end of this manga chapter with Bakugo? But dude, listen, this manga chapter was only 17 pages long, and there was so much in this chapter. Oh my goodness. Listen, My Hero Academia, bro. Like I said, I don't know what's currently going on in One Piece. I know what's going on in One Piece is apparently really good, but dude, this it, I I'm at a loss for words, guys. I'm at a loss for words. This chapter literally was probably the best chapter of this damn arc. I am not going to freaking lie. With just what you get here, and then, stuff like that. At the ending, and then the all for one stuff. The all for one stuff. Okay. Okay, listen, I'm gonna get into this chapter. I'm gonna give my speculation thoughts regardless throughout the chapter I read. So, anyways, as we last know, Deku's currently fighting Shigaraki, right? Yes, and he's going all out. He doesn't care about damage his body anymore. So, the funny thing is, which I actually didn't bring this up in my last video of My Hero Academia manga chapter review. Now, this time, what happens here? It starts off with the fact where, if you remember back in season 3, after the muscular incident, the doctor told him, hey, if you keep hurting your arms like this, repeat it again and again, you might lose the functioning of your arms, the feeling of your arms, and stuff like that. And, Deku remembered that, and you know what Deku does? He literally says, F the bullshit. I'm doing this. I'm doing this right now. And he goes in and stuff like that. Now, he goes on to say that was 3 flyby hits and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, so he hit his freaking limit much more than that. So he's breaking his limits now. So yeah, I think Deku losing the functioning of his arms, yeah, that might happen. Like, the only way he could probably get functions back into his arm is more than likely Eri rewinding his arms back to the point before the war arc started. Hell, personally, if you ask me, rewind his arms back to, like, before the muscular incident and stuff like that. So Eri's definitely gonna have to train her quirk for Deku to use the functioning of his arms. Now, Deku goes in for 100% Detroit Smash, point blank. Then he goes in for I Wyoming Smash, point blank. And then a St. Louis Smash. So this dude's doing every freaking state smash. Well, not every state smash, but the state smashes we know he's done in the past. He's Detroit Smash. He got that from All Might. That's his signature move. Wyoming Smash, he did a few weeks ago. Texas Smash, he did. I mean, St. Louis Smash, he did that. I believe back in the fight against Gentle Criminal. And Shigaraki in his head, he's monologuing. He's like, he's realizing, damn it, I'm getting hurt faster than I'm re-healing. I need to find a freaking opening to stop this guy and stuff like that. And he even's like, if these stupid heroes did not get in my way and push my body to my limits, I wouldn't be in this predicament and stuff like that. So he goes and mentions how the fact that his body's imperfect and one for all, it's literally in his way of getting in his dreams and stuff like that. And then Deku replies by saying, well, guess what, Shigaraki? This is what this power is for. And it's here to stop you. And I was like, okay, let's go. Deku's getting on fire. He's talking that smack. He's like, you're not coming back from this. You are dying, Shigaraki. Anyways, and then this is when we see this man Deku. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm making this review right after the manga chapter. After I read the manga chapter. So if I feel a little bit excited because of what I saw, okay, this might be the one manga chapter review you'll check out you'll probably get the most enthusiasm out of him. I won't sound like, oh, well then this happened and yada yada yada. No, I'm all out, gonna be balls to the wall, enthusiastic with what I'm watching. And again, I'm just gonna say this again. When this is animated in the anime, oh my god, I swear, the one time I will actually care about animation, My Hero Academia for the war arc here, the animation for this needs to be fucking perfect. Cause if it ain't, I'm gonna have an issue with it. I'm gonna have an issue with it. And it'll probably be like my first time watching anime and me having animation issues. They better go all out. So they better have like movie budget stuff for this animation, for this war arc, because I need that. I need that injected in my veins. Because people just don't realize we're seeing all this amazing, paneling and all this amazing art in the manga. When this gets adapted into the anime, oh my goodness. It might actually look like a movie. It might actually look like a movie. It just in 24-minute form episodes. Anyways, this dude Deku does Texas Smash. And I believe he has not done that. All Might did that. I believe back in the Heroes, not the Heroes Rising. What's that movie called? I have it. Two Heroes movie in his flashback. But yes. All Might's done Texas Smash, and this is the first time Deku does Texas Smash. So it creates a gigantic, explosion. Deku still holding Shigarashi by Black Whip and stuff like that. Now, Shigarashi, again, monologuing in his head says, there's gotta be a way to put this kid down for good. Some other quirk. I got to find one. Now, the other heroes on the sideline, they're mentoring they're like, wow, he really is something. He is taking it to this kid. Now Bakugo's like, damn it, he's going to lose this fight if he keeps it up. And he goes on to say this. Deku using his legs and air force to negate the blowback, controlling multiple quirks simultaneously. It's taking every skill he's got to keep Shigarashi in the air. But since that first hit didn't seal the deal, it's now more likely, like other people said in other manga chapter reviews, it's an endurance test. It's based on which side is going to give. Which side is just going to give up because the power is too much for them to handle and stuff like that. And Bakugo, he's saying, we need to do something because Deku's going to be dust if this keeps up because his body won't be able to hold up with, what his power's been doing and stuff like that. Now he goes on to tell Todoroki if he's finished the first aid, and he says, and this is Bakugo's plan, which is a pretty smart plan, but Bakugo, which, again, taking the initiative. He says, Endeavor, don't waste any fire on flying up there, because I'll be the one to fly you guys up there. He tells Todoroki to make sure when, with us, keep him cooled down and stuff like that till the last minute and stuff like that. And Endeavor comes to the point saying, you're thinking I should finish him off with a max firepower attack. And Endeavor's like, okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. Now, Rocklock, essentially, he's just beyond shocked. He's like, but damn it, they're just kids. Come on. But then, that's when he realizes, he's like, no, wait. I can't be talking like this when I actually told Deku to go up there and really go kick that guy's ass, really. And stuff like that. He tells, we remember when he told Deku, he's like, he's one, hell of a hero. And stuff like that. And, it's cool to see Rocklock get some perspective, especially because we haven't really seen him since, he hasn't been in something big as this since really the overhaul arc and stuff like that. And we remember how back then he really did not trust Deku or did not trust the other, UA students to handle these things. And it's like, well, kind of the UA students are kind of taking the initiative and, doing what they can to defeat the villain. And this is one thing I do like is, UA did prepare these guys well as Aizawa prepared these guys really well for these situations. For Bakugo and Todoroki to legit, keep their cool heads as cool as they can right now in this crazy moment. While Deku, you can say his mind is completely not really cool. He's kind of crazy at the moment because he feels like he needs to take this all out on himself. He's just losing himself. He doesn't even care if he gets hurt in the process. But I do like the fact that, that they're keeping a level head, and that, their training they've done as, heroes in the field, especially with the training they've done with Endeavor, it's starting to pay off really well and stuff like that. So you have Todoroki saying, "Don't worry, Midoriya, we'll be there to help," and stuff like that. Now we get back to a little bit of the flashback scene from what was with, a few weeks ago, and it goes on with Bakugo internally thinking, and All Might goes on to say, "I don't want to speculate things, or I don't want to speculate and talk about things that I'm not sure of." He goes on to say he's basically the one, or Bakugo goes on to say he's basically the one who created One for All, right? Isn't it an offshoot of his power? Multiple quirks, it's the same as him. Mentioning Deku and, All for One creating, One for All. And then it even goes to say, even if One for All is cursed, it's a cursed power, which there has been a lot of speculation that what if One for All is actually a cursed power, that bad things will happen to you, or there'll be that one bad thing that will happen to the user, which people think, oh, the last person who got it cursed, the last person who had One for All was All Might. You could say his cursed thing was him literally having, his abdomen issues where it inhibited him on, fighting and for a very long period of time. Maybe the part of the curse for Deku of One for All is he loses functions of his arms, which has a lot of people have said and stuff like that. But it goes on, in the inner monologue goes on to say at the same time, and you're also seeing this at the same time with, younger Bakugo Deku and his friends, as well as, them watching an All Might Save the Day on TV and stuff like that. And then it cuts back to the first time Deku and Bakugo had their fight at UA and stuff like that. And then, the monologue continues with Deku literally looking, I would say, crazy right now. Like, listen, Deku, he's not even worrying about anything else at this time. He's just worrying about trying to defeat Shigaraki, and it's like, dude, you look like you need to take a chill pill and stuff like that. And what is it? One of the comments says, I'm the Deku who always does his best. Stuff like that, which I believe that was a line Deku says. So anyways, Deku whips Black Whip onto Shigaraki again, and it looks like he's going to go in for another smash attack. Then Endeavor gets up behind him, and this actually snaps Deku out, and he's like, "Huh? What's going on here?" and stuff like that. Now Endeavor tells him, "Get out of here," and stuff like that. And then that's when Endeavor unleashes Prominence Burn yet again, and it's like, okay. It's looking like it's gonna seal the deal and finally finish Shigaraki for a little bit. But then you see this little dark specter. And next thing you know, you see, which is obviously All for One's voice saying, "Tomura, lend me your body." And next thing you know, you see Endeavor get stabbed with the little finger stretching attack quirk All for One had. And Endeavor's like, "How are you not dead?" So he's been impaled. And then when you look at the body of Shigaraki, it's all covered in black. And it seems like, and it goes on to say, and I'm guessing All for One goes on to say little brother, talking about Deku, because guess what? He has his little brother's quirk. And he unleashes his little finger stretching, quirk technique against superpower. And in this moment, I'm like, okay, he's taking over his body. I'll talk about that at the end. He tries to go in to finish the deal with Deku and stab him and probably take his quirk. And in this moment, the last few manga chapters, the last 2 pages of the manga chapters is where, this time Bakugo in his head said, "At this moment, there were no thoughts. In my head, my body just moved in on its own, as it says, chapter 285, Katsuki Bakugo Rising. And that's where the chapter ends off, and the chapter ends off in the way where Bakugo does the same thing Deku did way back for him back in season 1. But the only difference is this. In that case, Deku did not get impaled or anything. Bakugo gets impaled in this last scene. So there's complete speculation if he's dead or not. Now, me looking at this, he gets stabbed through the stomach area. He gets stabbed, like, in the upper shoulder area. Now, I don't know if that is close to hitting his freaking heart. I would probably suggest it's close to hitting his heart. And yeah, so he takes this attack, man. And oh my god. When Deku sees this, he might rage the F out. Like, seriously. And, I swear, man. People are speculating. There were some speculations of people saying, what if Bakugo dies this arc? And you have some other My Hero Academia fans like, no, that's not going to happen. It's Bakugo. He's a very popular character. Yeah, right now it's not looking so good for Bakugo. And I think they probably might want to retreat now because Deku is very badly hurt. Endeavor got stabbed. No, Bakugo got stabbed. Who's the only other hero that's like at full health? Oh wait, Todoroki. But what is Todoroki gonna do? I'm not trying to say, I don't like Todoroki, but let's be honest, what is Todoroki going to do? Dude, now they've lost. Now they lost. All hope is lost. They need to retreat. They need to get out of there. And like I said, I feel like some character might make some big sacrifice to let them escape. It's just coming. And I do still believe Endeavor's gonna be the one to make the sacrifice. But yeah. Anyways, before I end this manga chapter off, let's talk about the All for One situation. The All for One situation. It seems like, because we saw in an earlier chapter, All for One was somewhat trying to take over Shigarachi's body. The question is now, does he have full control of Shigarachi's body now? Because my thing is this, maybe Shigarachi suffered enough pain, he lost control of the powers in his body, and One for All finally got his wish in terms of getting a younger body manifested in him to continue, because he... Hold on a second. Alright, sorry for that. My thing is, what if he finally now has full control of his body, and he can do whatsoever what he wants and stuff like that. And maybe what if he kills the personality of Shigarachi off in his own body? And we just have All for One, again, back in a younger body. Now, I always did predicted the way they could end it off, the series they could end it off is, Deku does beat Shigarachi. Yes, he does beat Shigarachi. But the main bad guy is still All for One. Well, it seems like that option might be possible now. Whew. That is very crazy, because if he really did take over Shigarachi's body, All for One knows how to use his own quirk. And he knows all the quirks and everything, and it's easy. Now, we don't know if Shigarachi's going to get control of his body again, or something else, but we're just going to find out next week, which the next manga chapter is next Sunday, October 4th. So, I can't wait to see that manga chapter, because I want to see what happens to Bakugo, as well as, apparently, All for One. But anyways, My Hero Academia is great, and I love this manga. And I'm about to go watch the Bears now. Probably win or lose or whatever. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this manga chapter. Do you think Bakugo is gonna kick the bucket, or he'll live from this? And what do you think about the All for One stuff? Because that is just literally crazy. It is crazy. And then, yeah. And then hit the subscribe button to get more My Hero Academia manga chapter reviews. But this was a freaking crazy manga chapter. And I'm very much looking forward to next week. I'm very much looking forward to next week. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, and hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.